Hello, this video will be on how to make a Python script with version Python 3.2 in a Linux environment with the text editor Vim. Now, in order to make this script, the first thing we're going to need to do is open up a terminal or a CLI window, CLI meaning command line interface. Now, there are several ways of opening up a terminal. One way is to go down to the menu button, left click the menu button, go up to accessories, and you should see terminal right there. You left click on that and that opens up a terminal window. Another way is an empty spot on your desktop. If you just right click on that, you can go down to where it says open in terminal and left click on that. A third way that may or may not work depending on which system you're using, but it seems to work on most Linux environments, is on your keyboard. If you choose the Control Alt and T as in Tango letter, that should open up a terminal. And that's how you open up the terminal. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a zoom in, and then the first thing we want to do in here is we want to look and see where Python is installed on our Linux environment. Now for me, I have Linux Mint 13, and normally that comes installed with Python, but for today we're going to install Python version 3.2, and that I had to actually install. So what I had to do is install Python 3.2 first, and in most Debian Linux environments you install it with this command. It's sudo space apt-get space install space Python 3.2. That was the newer version of Python that I installed. You just after that you just press enter, put in your username or put in your password, and it will go ahead and install it for you. After installation, what I wanted to do is I wanted to find out where it installed Python 3.2. So to find that out, I typed in the command where is space Python 3.2, and I pressed enter. And as you can see, it installed Python right here in the user bin Python 3.2. That's where it installed it. Now, based on that information, we're ready to go ahead and start building our script. This will be a simple hello world script. It's a little different from the script that we did for building in Python 2.7. Let me show you how. So let's start using the text editor Vim to create our script. So the first thing we want to do is, and also for Vim, if you don't have that natively installed on your Linux system, Vim is a text editor. It's spelled Victor Indian Michael, that's VIM. It's V improved. Usually with most Linux systems it comes with VI, which is the older version of Vim, but in this version we want to install Vim. You can use either or, but if you want to use Vim, then you would need to install it if it's not already installed. And the command to install that is sudo apt-get space install space Vim. Press enter, put in your username and password, and Vim should be installed. Then to go ahead and use it to create your Python script, you just type in the command Vim space Python, or whatever the name is of the script that you want to create. And for this, let's do a hello world, hello_world dot or 2 because we already have one hello world script, but that's for Python 2.7. So we'll do hello world 2.py, and then you press enter. Alright, now to start off this script, right now we are in the command mode. We want to go ahead and get into interactive mode. And to get into interactive mode, you either press the I on the keyboard or the insert button on the keyboard. Either one will put you into the interactive mode. And you'll know that because if you look down here at the bottom, it says insert, and that's the mode we want to be in to start creating and building our script. So to start, what we want to do is we want to create this command. It's pound, or yeah, it's going to be pound and then exclamation point and then forward slash, and then you want to type in user space bin space Python 3.2. Okay, and that command right there, that tells Python, or that tells the computer where to run the Python script from and which version of Python to use to run the script. And then you go down to the next line. I pressed enter twice, and then we're going to write our simple command, and that's just going to be print space. Now for Python 3.2, you're going to need to put in parentheses, and then inside the parentheses you're going to need to put in double quotes or single quotes, and then just write in your command, which for us will be hello world. Now you're done. And then, I'm sorry, you also want to close it. And that's how the command should be, right there. So now we're done with our command, writing our script for Python 3.2. And now to get out of it and save it, you want to press the escape button on your keyboard. And as you can see, the insert went away down at the bottom. And now what you want to do is you want to type in colon WQ. And what this does is this tells Vim that write this file to memory and save it, and then Q is for quit the program. And so once you type that in, you press enter on your keyboard and you're done. Now we are in the mxwil directory or folder, and the way you know that is you type in the command pwd, which stands for path to working directory, press enter, and as you can see, we are in my home /mxwil directory. Now if you do an ls for list and then press enter, you will see my hello world 2 Python script that was written in 3.2 for Python. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to make this script executable, because most Linux programs or most Linux operating systems and environments do not run programs or executable programs natively. So what we want to do is make it executable, and the way we do that is going to be simple. At the next line we want to type in change mod space, press the plus button and then X space and then the hello world script. Now let me show you a little trick. If you just type in a few words, HEL, and then on your keyboard, if you press the tab button, it'll complete most of it out. And then you press the 2, and then you hit tab again, and then there's your Python script. And then you press enter, and now you're done. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and run your script. So you want to type in this command. You want to type in period / and then the script name, which will be hello world 2, and that's just HELL tab 2 tab again and that's your script name. Once you've done that, you can press enter on your keyboard and it ran your script. So you're good to go now. So you've ran your script in Python 3.2. So that's all you have to do to build and create your script in Python 3.2. So I hope this video has helped you out. You have a good day, and bye-bye.